Ah, there we go. I did it. I did this thing. Hello, how are you all? Well, how am I? 'Cause I'm probably talking to myself, but that's fun, so. Cares. Right, checklist. Let's get the checklist up. Documents. There is a black square. Here we go. Yeah, so we're gonna go up over to the Lake District. Just for the simple reason of I've been trying to think of things that I've never seen. I've never been to the Lake District. So I thought, why not go and virtually visit it? It should be fun. And hopefully stunning. Right, let's get the checklist done. Let's get this thing fired up and let's set off and get there. Nothing too elaborate for the flight plan. We're just going to take off and just basically fly to northwest. And yeah, we'll probably use a little nav map to be fair, keep the aircraft on, and we'll probably just use a little nav map. Yeah, we are going to follow this line. We're going to get to the north of Leeds controlled airspace, and we'll probably head west. Probably want to go and see Windermere. That's quite a famous place, isn't it? I want to go see Windermere and some other places. I have to check the minimum safe altitudes and things. That's a bit of a peak there. So 4,000. Yeah, so we'll see when we get over there. But yeah, not going to be good. So we're going to be flying probably something like maybe that. And we're going to go up to this airfield here, which is Kirkbridge airfield. And then, yeah, we'll see how we get on. So yeah, nothing too amazing there. Still not connected on mine. So I is busy doing 50 things, which I shouldn't be doing really. Setting up a flight and then getting distracted. Like trying to getting ready because I started the stream software. Then I decided to do some other stuff. Then I was like, probably shouldn't have done the other stuff. Egcj, I'll bring this over here. You can see me do it if you want. I'd be interested. CJ, departure time is going to be in the Zoom 11. I think it's about 150, don't we? VFR. So we're going to route via the M1, A1, M, M. Junk. How you do junction? I don't know. Junction. You leave it at that. And then just put northwest. That's where we're going to go. We're going to go Egcj. Oh, the I stay. WI. And flight time is about an hour in a straight. Well, the course that I've laid out little nap about an hour. So if we say an hour and 15, we have the usual 50% in each time. And I always put 2. I don't know why I always put 2. I have the numpad set up to change scene. That's why it keeps switching. So yeah, we got the call sign in. We got the visual. Everything's in. Just show what that's for. Submit. Okay, good. That's it. Yeah, make sure that's always green. I always find that's not green. It doesn't. Like if that one's green, it doesn't. That's weird. Okay, let's shut that and let's get the checklist back up. The microphone is not muted, is it? Nope, microphone is not muted. I'm doing well today. Right, checklist. So we never do all the doors and stuff. Let's put it on this monitor. Okay, so pre-flight, we can do the doors and seats, and they're okay. I don't ever touch them, can't anyway. Parking brake is set. Flaps are up, yes. Avionics is off, yes. Oxygen pressure. Not that we're going to actually need it, but let's have a look. Maybe it is just in the green. Should be okay. And where's the ones that we need? Throttle closed. Propeller, RPMI, at range. Cowl flaps. Games are good, that's good. Landing gear is down, check. Beacon light is on, and the battery is on. Minimum bus voltage is 23, that looks good. C8 is... yeah, everything looks good. That is annoying me, you know, they need to fix that. Because every time I change this to Celsius, it doesn't remember. Tiny little thing, but it's just getting annoying. Primary alternator on, secondary alternator on, fuel pump, you heard it, off, gyro pump, that should go up to green, it did, stuns to my gyro pump off. Right, cold start, we've not had it started today, so another cold start. So we're going to do rich, fuel mixture, full rich, check, Ella.
I got to go out.
Yeah, have fun. Propeller, IRPM, yep, throttle fully open, fuel pump, maximum, getting more than 2-3 gallons per second, we're getting the 7, which is good, 7, 8, and I always do 10, so I don't think it works otherwise. Fuel pump is off, the throttle is an ½ inch open, starter engaged. Yeah, I read that as like half. It's not, I think it's an half. If you do it at half, it doesn't start for me. Do it at about ½ an inch, it seems to work. So. Okay, throttle is just over. Bring it up to 1000 RPM. A little bit more. A little bit more. Tiny bit more. There we go. Nice, sweet. Right, after start, throttle, yep. Oil pressure is green, yes. Yes, starting yes. Volts, and I'm extinguished, yes. Alternator load, yes. Which must check. Lighting is required. Wherever very dark and go to standby, which it is. Cabin heat 17 degrees is perfect for me because I love temperatures. We don't need the conditioning mixture lean for taxi. Don't know what that means. We just put it to half. Parking brake released. To see us so smooth, where's my brake pedal? It's there. Parking brakes tested. You see what my phone wanted. My phone didn't want anything, it's just somebody's been on Facebook. Yes, I am old, I still use Facebook. Right. Let's just get rid of that. Right, it's on the cockpit view. Bring that back over there. So yeah, so here's the checklist. It's just the standard one that comes with the manual. Yeah, so there you go. Now you've seen it. Right, let's get ready for taxi. Now, the only thing on the run-up, let's get to... Right, avionics need to come on. That's the one thing that I did miss. Because I was really looking at the weather radar. That is on standby now. Yeah. Right, let's get taxied out to the runway. Let's just check let's connect online first, actually. Yes. WX, no, I don't think this ever works, does it? No. It is CJ. I did do CJ, didn't I? I did PJ. Yeah, I did. Let's just do Leeds. WX, EG, and so Leeds is 250, which is that way, so we're going to use 28. Yeah, 28. The big concrete one. I don't know, why have we got this weird thing here again? There we go, that's what we want. Okay, transponder should be Q. Right, let's go to the runway, set the parameter and turn that off GPS. Right, let's taxi out. Why have we got a TV screen here? What's this thing for? What's that do? That one. That one. Yeah, we'll have that one. That's the one I want. Right, sweet. That's the one I want. Calm the two now, and the old art now. I've still not learned how to use that. Maybe one day I will. Got the autopilot, we've got the NDB down here. Right, let me get the views. How am I supposed to see where I'm going? Spin it. Spin. Spin. Well, I wouldn't even go to run up, but don't hold your breath. It won't be good. Okay. Let's get right to the left side. Go. We'll spin it here. We'll try and actually stop on the taxiway this time. Last time we went just a tingy little bit. Right. Into the wind a little bit. Right. Checklist part 2 run ups. Parking brake set, we've done that, yeah. The mixture, yeah, 70 years. I don't really understand any of this stuff. To be honest. Calorie, we don't really need any of that. All we need to do really out of this entire thing, I think, is set the trim. So we'll go just to the green there. See if that works. And then we need to set the flaps. I'll use the thing on my external throttle thing. Right, windows are closed. What navies do we need to tune, if any? Yeah, none really. We're going to possibly use Pearl Hill at some point if we get lost. So Pearl Hill is 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 10. So I'll change that with my external radio stack, which is amazing. It's like we could use VORs to track if we really wanted to. Like we could use Otteringham. We could, for example, tune Otteringham. So we could tune 113, 390, 390, and we could set What's that? 294. Let me zoom in, zoom in. No, more zoom in, more zoom in, more zoom in. 294. 290. There do you think so then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, probably about there. So we could do a bit of the old VOR tracking. Do like that. So yeah, that puts us there-ish then I guess, and then there. We could do that. Take off, go over to the A1, and we'll just follow it up to maybe Knaresborough. Intersect. What's this thing called? Otteringham. And yeah, that should just take us to Windermere when we were 109 DME. Should be a Windermere. Right, let's get going. We've got the let's put the weather radar on. Let's put the transponder on. We'll just check that has gone to TX. It has. Let me just check WebEye. Make sure there's no other aircraft. There's not, I won't bother doing any calls. There's not, so I won't bother doing any calls. Right, so let's change this to... What's going, we're going west, we're going 2005, no, 2005, no. Perfect, right, let's go. Actually, let's just set this to... What do you reckon about... Right, let's go. So mixture to full, flaps are set. Parking brake is released. Let's get the... Need to set up a quick button for the camera actually. Microphone is activated. We are looking at the plane on stream, not some weird web page or little navbar or something. I'm getting so professional at this. Okay, throttle's up to 50%. Speed alive. TSP's in the green, as they like to say. Let's full throttle. $80 knots. Rotate. A little bit more nose trim up because it's a little bit more. We're over the end of the runway. Gear up. We're past 90 knots. Look at how good that cloud just looks so good. That cloud just distracted me. It looks amazing. Climbing. We didn't bother doing any of the landing lights. Gotta remember that. I had my own checklist which was much more refined to me. I'll have to try and remember where I saved it. I did think I put it on the drive, but I can't find it, so maybe I didn't. Just adjusting trim, we're 500 feet, so we're going to make a turn. Just going around the edge of Sherburn here. And we're going to head towards the A1. M1. Which, God, that cloud looks so cool. Get it trimmed. Bring the RPM back and the throttle back and teach it a little bit. Just trim it a little bit of trim, little bit of trim. Little bit of trim, come on, trim. Trim. There's the A1. Down there, so the junction should be, here's the windmills one. A good reference, the windmill should be just here. Leeds City Centre is somewhere over there. So that's the A1M1, that comes from Leeds, and then this is the old, which is the new A1. This is the big junction, look here. So I normally drive up here, to be fair, and then normally go up there to the seaside, like Bridlington, Filey, or something like that. Nice, right. We're at 2,500. I think that's throttled back a little bit, that's recording a little bit quick. Reset the view. Let's turn the autopilot on. We can look out the window at the pretty things like we like to do. Let's just tell it to go back down to the altitude we want with a little bit of crap on the weather radar. Look. 20 miles away, so we're good. Right, let's have a look and see where we are. So this is Garforth. Underneath, I think. Get my bearings. There's Leeds City Centre, look. See if I can zoom in a little bit for you. Maybe a little bit. I have the wingtip. So yeah, that's Leeds City Centre. So that's the stupid wind tunnel building. That's maybe the university there. That would put the airport somewhere sort of up there. Yeah, sweet. Oh no, that would have been Berwick probably. So this is going to be, where are we now? That'd be a little village called Thorner. Been there, quite nice. Saw a deer there. I was driving the work van and I was driving down a little country little road and saw something in the morning. You know, you think, what the hell is that in the road? And I slowed down as I creaked near it. It was a big massive deer with the big antlers. Quite cool to see, to be fair. Really cool to see. Yeah, and then sort of middle of another yarn now, I do apologise. You know, like Thorner and then Thorner. Over there's going to be Shadwell. And then Income Reservoir would be there. That's one of the VIPs for Leeds Bradford. The Egg, I can't say it, E-Cup or whatever, however you pronounce it, I don't know. Pronunciations and me don't really get on with each other. So yeah, we just fly then now until we intercept the VOR really, I suppose. Look out the window, see what's about. So that's not a very good view, is it? Yeah, okay, that's a bit rubbish. Yeah, let's have a look at this side. So Collingham. Yeah, I'm not some sort of navigational kind of reader of little nav map, to be perfectly honest. I'm not like some sort of, oh no, oh there's a river. That must be the river, whatever river that is. River is that? The River Wharf. Is that the River Wharf? The River Wharf goes into Leeds City Centre, doesn't it? What's the one in Leeds City Centre called? I should know this, shouldn't I? But I don't. Yeah, the River Air, crikey. Yeah, I should have remembered that, because that's what the radio station's called. Radio Air. Look at the clouds. I know I say these boring things every single flight we do. Just look at how amazing that looks. That looks brilliant. I was out at work on Saturday. Got absolutely soaked in the thunderstorms. The clouds were so magnificent. Really made the whole day worth it. But why are we descending? Why are we descending? Why are we not going up? That was close. Let's go, let's get back up, let's get a little bit of power. It's usually not paying attention. I thought we were getting a little bit nearer and stuff, but there you go. So we're coming up on the Harrogate, or Harrogate, however you want to pronounce it. It should be soon. We should be soon intercepting the VOR. Cunningham. Sorry, Otteringham. It's a tiny little village. Look, there it is. I'll show you it. Look, there it is. Look, tiny little village. Otteringham. Probably like 50 people probably lived there. Get a better view. Look at it on Google Maps. Google Satellite. Boom. Tiny little thing. Look. See if we can find the VOR. You know, it's just a big round. Let me turn that off. It's just a big round thing, look. Shoulder, yeah? So you'd actually drive right past that one and look at it if you really wanted to. Sweet. Let me just blow my nose. Oops, we just flew through it, so I was getting a blowing my nose. Right, let's have a bit of a weather radar glitch over there, look. That big, so that you can see. You can actually see the rain, look. You can see the rain, that's brilliant. Alright, so the minimum safe altitude for this leg is going to be 3,500 feet. So we're going to go up to 4,500 feet. And then change that to, we go about 700 feet. There's no rush to get up there. Yeah, so we're approaching the very famous Yorkshire Dales, which is stunning. It's just, well, most of the areas of the UK are just stunning. I think they are anyway. We're going to be flying over. Let's actually get this VOR tracked, shall we? Rather than just being like parallel, because I think we're running parallel. I'm not particularly bothered. I'm not doing a demonstration on how to track a VOR precisely. As long as we're going the generalised direction we need to be going, we're trying to find a massive lake. So if you can't find a massive lake, then It shouldn't have to be too pinpoint, hopefully. Got a needle drip, but we are running. Yeah, I would have thought that would have moved in a little bit by now, so we're probably still running parallel. We were probably flying a little bit away. Probably fighting a strong wind by the looks of it. We're probably fighting a wind from left to right. Let's just keep an eye on this as we get nearer. See if it moves. It is, I think it moved a little bit, then I saw it, no? And it's just, I know it's drifting, but it is drifting back to where it was before. It's not really moved in. We're still on the first little line. Ooh, wonder what that is. We'll have a look in a second. Yeah, now we're sort of, now we see, we still. We are moving in, but we're moving in very slowly, so let's just leave it at that. Oh, this is something. I'm trying to click on the Google map icon to get into the pictures. Look at that map. It's just some sort of cold stone cut quarry, that. A place called Egwi. Yes, Egcj is there, that's Egcj. And then, yeah, there's Nidderdale Museum. Glass houses a little bit further down that river. The river is the River Nid. I think I discussed the River Nid, do you? On another stream, because I've been there. Up clouds, don't want to be in the clouds, let's turn away. Yeah, we will try and fly semi-realistically today. I know I don't do a very good job. I'm just not one of these highly realistic people. I like to fly how I like to fly. I try and follow the rules where I can, like that one for example. I do want to try and fly semi-realistically, but at the same time I'm not particularly bothered if I don't do every single thing. Like I didn't put the nav lights on things. I mean, it's for fun. Hi there, Razor Aviator, how are you? Yeah, I'm not Mr. Realist. There was plenty of realistic people on YouTube. Go find one of them and they'll be much better at it than me. Let's just see if we can find a way through these clouds, shall we? Could drop into that valley, I suppose. If we go a little bit north, it looks like the thinning over here, maybe, so we'll go this way. We're down to 8 degrees in the cabin, let's not put the autopilot back on, because then it's going to try and take me that way. There's that big lumpy cloud, that looks so cool. So Razor Aviator, how's your day going? What you been up to then? anything interesting. Let's see if we can go this way. Might be able to sneak through. We are 1,000 feet higher than we need to be. We dropped down to 3,500. That should give us, let me just move my thing a little map and just check the minimum safe altitude. Yeah, 3,000, we're getting with 3,000. 3,500, 3,000, so we could drop a little bit. Bring power back slightly. It's like, I know we're in light cloud, but I know we're supposed to stay clear of cloud, but we can still watch this thing underneath us. That looks interesting. I think that might just be a dodgy set of textures. Looks really cool though. Yeah, we are in a little bit of light, fluffy, misty cloud, so we probably are breaking the rules, but I couldn't see a way through it, so you can still see the surface, so I'm not sure how that all works, to be perfectly honest. We get down to 3,000, that's the minimum safe altitude. This section we'll do 3,100. Then we need to be, we're still flying the parallel to the VOR to be fair, so. Yeah, I think we may have difficulties getting through these clouds. We'll have to see how it goes. We can look at this. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Right, let's get the heading bug brought back around. Let's get the autopilot re-engaged. Yes, apparently 3,000 feet is the minimum safe, so we should be okay at 3,000. A little bit of fog coming again. So what's going on around here? Not much to be fair. There was something called the Forbidden Corner over that way. My partner's been there. It's supposed to be quite good. Yeah, I think we are in a very light mist, which we probably shouldn't be in. But this is pretend, so it's right, shall we? We're going a little bit slow. Let's put a little bit of power in. Oops, right, muted. Yeah, that may be part of the Orbex packs that I have. Maybe one of them adds it in, or maybe it's just in the stock. I honestly don't know. That's the thing, once you start installing custom scenery and stuff, you forget you don't know which is which, do you? That's cool. Right. Imagine how cool it would be. Oh, I can hear myself. Christ, that's horrible. I hate listening to myself speak. Yeah, but imagine if a train came across. That'd be so awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. Now, yeah, Ribblehead Viaduct. I've been there. Not recently, but I remember going as a kid, and yeah, cool. Right, let's get back on track. Oh, you know, seeing that, steep as it sounds, seeing that has made this flight quite cool for me. Probably boring for you all, but really, really cool for me, because it's, you know, I have memories of going there, picnic and stuff, waiting for the steam train to cross and stuff. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Right, slight detour over. Just the wonderful things that we do. We're back in the misty, rubbishy stuff. Yeah, I know we're not exactly simulating proper real stuff here. We've been up in the cloud. What can you do? What can you do? We've got to be high to get over the hills. We could drop down and go into the valleys. But then we're going to end up too high and too low, aren't we? One or the other. Right, let's go down. We can go down now. This is the highest point here, so we can go down to 3,000. We may just make a beeline for the coast, because the coast isn't far away. Maybe we can get a little bit lower there. And I think, you see, we're through it now, look. It's a little patchy mist, isn't it? I suppose, realistically speaking, pilots can't know. Obviously, you can get the aerodrome meta and the aerodrome taps, and you can get maybe en route reports, but you can't know if a little fog cloud's gonna suddenly appear and things, can you? So, just ruining our sightseeing, that's all, isn't it? That weird cloud up there with a weird pattern, like an eyeball staring at us, and it's waving. It's got an eyeball, 2 arms, and 1 arm's waving at us. Yeah, we're not really doing the whole DMC stuff, are we? Let's just push through it. Oh, look at that over there. That over there is just a wall of mist, look. That's not good, is it? That is not good, and it's all around us. There's a bit of a clearing here. There's a bit of you can see it's cleared there, but you can see it on the weather radar now. So we've got 2 options. We either find somewhere else to land. Right, there's a little airfield over to our 10 o'clock, so that direction. We could. Oh look at the state of this. I don't know what you do in a situation. If you were a VFR pilot in the real world and you came into something like this, what would you do? You're quite limited, really, aren't you? So we can't go that way because that's ridiculous. Look, so there's a little gap there. Let's try and go through that gap then. I'm guessing that's... I guess you just have to try and do your best to remain in visual contact of the ground, really, and you can't remain 1,000 meters. That's just like a fog bank. Look at it. It's ridiculous. The good news is we can go quite low here. We can probably drop to 2,000 feet. We can probably drop down to 2,000 feet, which might get us because we're going to be there's no big hills. We can turn a little bit that way actually. Try and head through that gap. Yeah, we'll have to see how bad it is. I could do an ILS landing if I needed to at Walsey Island, Barrow Furnace, but we're heading for Buxton in Kendal, Millhead sort of area, just on the south side of the Lake District, I think it is. Yeah, a little bit quicker, speed's okay. Go for that gap over there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know what you'd really do in a situation like that where like sudden cloud envelops you or whatever. You'd probably have to contact ACC and ask them for help, I would expect, wouldn't you? And they'd be able to advise you. Then you'd probably have to do an investigation for not staying clear of cloud and all that business, and who knows? Well, I suppose in the simulator it doesn't really matter because you can just fly through it really. It ain't like the skies are mega busy. I suspect the whole stay clear of cloud and stuff is more or less so just you don't crash into other planes. Let's try and get over to the coast and then we'll see what the situation is. So I know I'm in a little bit of mist, but I can still see the ground. I'm not clear of cloud, but is mist classed as cloud, I wonder? Who knows? Yeah, so we're going to be... Let's aim for that little peninsula over there, look. Hopefully we can get that. That's Morecambe Bay. We're heading more or less with a little. So that area just there is, I believe, that's to be Morecambe, which is a little seaside resort on the west coast, up near Lancaster. Yeah, so we'll have to see how we get on. Let's change fuel tanks. It is clearing a little bit, I think, out at sea. Yeah. Oh, pardon me, I don't know what it is. Every time I stream, I end up just, and I'm not tired, but I'm just yawning to death. Yes, we may end up. So that's the M6 underneath us now. Pretty sure the M6, and somebody can Google it if you want, but I'm pretty sure the M6 is the second longest road in the country. I'm sure it's the second. So we're back in the mist. Yeah, see, I prefer the east coast than the west coast, because I think at the east coast, the sun is out over the sea. And if you're on the beach, you feel like you're in the sun, whereas I think if you go to the west coast, the sun's behind the sea. Yeah, so you don't feel like you're in the... who knows? Weird nonsensical... Oh, Christ, look at that. We can't see a thing. Right, I'm going to check out Walsey Island Aerodrome on Little Nap. Actually, I'll let you have a look at what I'm doing. That'll make more sense, wouldn't it? So, we've got it up here. I'm just seeing if there's any... So it says there's an ILS on runway 35. What's the winds? What's the weather? Where's the weather tab? So the nearest is going to be Blackpool. It's reckoning 2-3 is the best runway. The crosswinds are too strong on 3-5, but that's the one with the ILS, which is like, all I know is at the minute we can't possibly go that direction. We just cannot go that direction. We may have to consider going down to Blackpool. Blackpool's just down here, look. And Blackpool is the runway 28. That's the one with the ILS. Runway 2N is a 22 knot headwind, 2 crosswind. That's going to be perfect for us. So we may end up, it may make sense for us to head south. But we could. Suppose we could try going around the coast? Up there? Well, it just looks, I don't know, it just looks more appealing down there. I can see more on this side than I can on that side, and that's just encouraging me to go this way. Little dock, little port there, look, that's cool. Do you think we should go? We should go south or go north? I'm tempted to go south, just because I know Blackpool has an ILS. And people are going to be so annoying online. Buy a decent microphone, set it up properly, job done. Yeah, see, south is much more clear, look. North is just, I don't know, over there looks okay. Yeah, I don't foresee the weather. Let me have a look, see if I can find a weather forecast. Lake District. Weather. Right, let's just switch to a different frequency so we don't have to deal with that individual keying up the microphone, which is like just annoying and a bit pathetic, to be honest. And maybe doing it by accident, who knows, but it's just very annoying still. One weather hazard, strong sunlight. Oh, I love the whole snowflake generation that have to be warned about everything these days. Be careful if you go outside, it's light. Be careful if you go outside, it's a little bit windy. And it even says here, which is the ridiculous level of stupidness that we live in. It actually advises you to wear long sleeve tops and eye protection. It's gonna be sunny. We just went out when I were young. Okay, so they are forecasting. Yeah, I should have probably checked this before. We can see it there, look. We can just see a little bit of it there. I don't know what to do. But they are forecasting poor visibility. They are forecasting thunderstorms. They are forecasting heavy, persistent rain. Let me have a look for a weather radar. So, I hate websites that are like, do you want to use our website? Look at our cookies. And it's like you don't have a choice. How do I use this thing? Yeah, there's a big... Actually, we might... No, there's a big storm coming in according to this, apparently. So, if I'm using this thing right, it's 13... It's like 1:15 now. So yes, there was a storm. It's moving south-east, but it's roughly where I want to be. So yeah, I think we're going to be best off heading south. We'll divert to Blackpool, and then tomorrow, as I'm hoping to do a stream tomorrow as well, I'm hoping to do, as I said, this is, well, let me just tell you, this is Fleetwood. I've been there on holiday in a caravan. We stopped. Let me try and see if I can find it for you. So it does. We stopped somewhere over there, I think. You can see my mouse moving about. But where the little sticky out bit is, yeah, we stopped somewhere there, I think. You should be able to see some of the famous landmarks. So you can see Blackpool Tower. Let's get a little bit out over the water, and then we'll get a better view as we come in. Yeah, so we'll go to Blackpool. Yeah, anyway, as I say, I am hoping to stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. As I explained in a previous stream, that's when my partner's at work. We have a funeral to go to on this Friday, so I won't be streaming Friday. But I'm hoping to stream tomorrow. Now, I was going to head up to the Egwi's, but we're going to end up probably doing the whole Lake District again, and flying up the Lake District, and then we'll probably do Egwi's next week. If you have any suggestions, as I said, if you have any suggestions or airports I'd like to go and visit, I can do that. We're always looking for suggestions of where it's so difficult to work out where you want to fly, really. I tend to do it by things that I want to see, or, if possible, where there's ATC online. So, but obviously the only ATC today is up at Inverness, which is about a 2-hour flight of the Bonanza. And I didn't really want to just fly in a dead straight line. I like to divert and look at things. Anywho, let's get back to looking out the window. This is Blackpool. I've been here. It's alright. We had a holiday up in Fleetwood last year, and it wasn't too bad. We got a tram down into Blackpool. I had a little walk. There should be 3 piers in Blackpool. This one, that one, and another one. That's a Blackpool Tower there. A bit like the Eiffel Tower, but a little bit smaller, I think, and a little bit travel looking. got some stuff on this pier. The tide's out, I think. It's right, something. And there's a famous Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which was more than one roller coaster. But right, let's get set up for the approach. So the approach frequency. Actually, we don't need to just do the visual approach, can we? It's nice. Right, let me stop babbling away and let's get the wrong button, that button, that autopilot off. Let's get set up for the approach. Let's do an orbit over the sea to lose some altitude. And we'll probably join overhead. Actually, we should be okay to just join overhead. We're only 1,000 feet above. Set the local QNH. Let's get the mixture back up to full. We don't want a repeat of the other flight when I had the mixture. Yeah, what I've done is I've put the indents, because I have the thrustmaster, so I put the indents back in so it's a little bit stiffer. So I don't think I'll be able to knock the lever again. Yeah, I should have probably done some orbits. Let's just cut the power. I mean, we might be okay. I'm coming down a little bit fast. As I say, I'm not ultra realistic. If you want to watch somebody ultra realistic, there's hundreds and hundreds of different people on YouTube. Go find someone that you like, and yeah, have fun watching them. I'm more about just flying how I want to fly, as I've said. So we'll give it a little bit, so we'll get to 1,000-ish feet. We've done the overhead thing, we'll get a bit of power back up now. We'll give it, can't really see, there's the airfield. Give it. Okay, let's turn to downwind. Livham St Anne's underneath us, there's the runway. Downwind 28, full stop. 10,000 feet, good. 45 degrees, about there. Look at that weird building there, that's cool, right underneath us, doesn't it? That looks weird. Is it a graveyard, maybe? Have a look when we land. So I'm supposed to concentrate now. Okay, we're coming around nice. Okay, speed looked good. Lap it down. Gear can go down. A little bit of trimming. Trying to go for about 500 feet. Okay, let's just level. Then final to 8. Okay, a little bit of power. Go full flaps. Gears down. Flaps are down. Mixture's full rich. RPM, we can probably go full RPM. Okay, 72 knots or so. We sort out the view so I can see. Yeah, looking nice actually, looking pretty good. Yeah, I couldn't have the overlay because the overlay didn't recognise the departure, the destination airport, so it was like, you must set an airport, you must set an airport. Right now. There was an update button, so I might actually see if that works next time. To be fair, I wouldn't just making my own overlay, I prefer to make my own stuff. Not as good, but nicely at 70 knots. Ooh, wind shear then a bit of something. 70 knots is nice. Gear down, flaps full. Power back. A little bit high. Keep staring over there, to be fair, at the roller coaster. I don't like roller coasters anymore, I don't. We're over the runway. 20 feet, cutting the power. And my usual nice hard landing. But I landed. Enough. I don't really care about being on the set as long as I'm on the runway. Yeah, I was surprised you actually still see the roller coaster right over here, but you can't. Let's finish taxiing down and we'll just vacate on to Egcj, which is the first taxiway we're going to come up to on our right. Should be getting close. So we'll just taxi straight up to Egcj. There's a few little gates up there. Just go park up there, I think. Yeah, sorry we didn't get to go up to the Lake District. I'm really looking forward to see it. I've never seen it. And like I said in my previous stream, it's okay going somewhere. It's like I know I could get in my car and probably in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I could be at the Lake District. And I could see it with my own eyes and I could see it from my set, which is brilliant. But I see it from a ground perspective, whereas if I'm flying, I'm never going to fly above it in a million years, not in real life. Because I'm from Yorkshire. I'm far too tight to pay someone to fly me over it. And to be honest, I can do it in simulators. It's like, why do I want to pay whatever it'll cost when I can just do it for free in the simulator? So yeah, I'd never pay. But no, at the same time, going somewhere and looking at things with your own eyes is spectacular. It really is. But going somewhere on a position where you can look from above, that's not something you're going to generally get to do much, I don't think. So, yeah, making the most of it. I bet this guy's terrified with me coming in, and he's like, I don't know what the hell he's trying to do. Do you want me to go that way? What's he want me to do? Go right? Oh no, now he's saying... Now, I know that one means stop. Now he's doing something. I don't know. Have I gone too far? Is that what he's trying to tell me? I've gone too far. Who knows? That'll do. Parking brake set. Right. Let's turn the weather radar to standby. Do everything in reverse, I think. That was flaps up. That took a bit, didn't it? Turn all the lights off. Oh, that's on. Turn all the lights off. Need that one on. We turn the avionics off. Turn the engine off. That old stupid thing will come up. Turn the standby alternator off. We can turn the alternator off, and we can turn the master battery off. And there, that's everything shut down, I believe. Turn the fuel pump off if we really want. There we go, fuel pump is off, and yeah, job done. Right, apologies for it not going quite as we wanted it to go. Well, I wanted it to go. What was that thing that we flew over? Yeah, crematorium now. Ibham's Park Cemetery and crematorium, cool. But yeah, we ended up getting a little bit of choppy weather really up here, didn't we? Tried to divert around it. We didn't, and then, you know, it's just too bad up here. We'll have to wait for a nice day, hopefully. If the weather, what I'll do is I'll check the weather a bit better tomorrow. And if the weather is better, we'll go up to the Lake District. We'll just fly straight up over the lakes, and then we'll have a little fly around like we do. Then we'll land where we originally wanted to land, at Kirkbridge airfield. If the weather is rubbish up north, we may head back down and re-explore North Wales. We won't land back at I won't even try and pronounce that. We won't land back there. We'll probably push a little bit further. Maybe we'll go inland to like Welshpool or somewhere like that. Somewhere we've not been before. But we're taking some of the sights along the way. Right, thank you very much for watching. Razor Aviation, if you're still watching, thank you for watching and thank you for commenting. If you do have any suggestions of airfields you would like me to visit, airfields you'd like me to fly, areas you'd like me to fly over, things of that nature, feel free to drop me a comment. I'm not an overly realistic pilot, I get that, and yeah. Hope you had fun. I had fun. I love flying VFI. So much fun. Right, thank you for watching and bye for now.